Tell him he know I'm live his bum ass.
It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47 minus one football. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Get your fucking tail. You're put that shit up your head. You're not using it. I'm gonna use it. You're using it because we must have here. I'm not taking this. I'm not taking it.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Jackson.
Not guilty. I just missed all the charge.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Throwing is Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise.
Shut up, bitch.
Tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense?
Shut up, bitch.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And he gets it down to the 32. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And the 49ers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They go play action here. Purdy rolling to his left. Thrown across the field, and that will easily be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And fights through one man. And he'll be taken down at the 33. A pickup of about 4. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. A give, Dobbins trying the right side. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. 2nd down and 8.
2nd down at the 17-yard line. 2 yards on the
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. They go play action now. Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. They're going for it with Dobbins. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Purdy off the play fake. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Shotgun now with Purdy. And this complete to Mitchell. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Here's 2nd and 3. Back to the ground here. Mitchell. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Purdy. That's complete out of the backfield, Elijah Mitchell. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 7 yards away. And the 49ers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half.
You let me take the ball from you and score?
And going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
So here's Moody back.
How many times have you lost today? How many times you lost? That's all I'm saying.
Bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25.
You talking to the GOAT right now.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit. They're in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Right back to Dobbins on first. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Jackson now. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. Big strides, look at him go. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 65 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 67 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he gets it down to the 32. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Now Purdy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Throwing here, Purdy. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this one is right down Broadway. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
You playing for cash, you got to play like Madden.
That drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners will take over possession here up at the 44. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Play action. Now Purdy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both runners doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try to throw through contact and short of the sticks.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. There he goes, right side. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 14 to 10. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
49ers 10.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Down to about the 32. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Back to throw, Purdy. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 17-yard line. Purdy looking to throw. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Mitchell. Not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Once more with Mitchell. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead.
And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Brock Purdy scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Niners have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
Moody good with the extra point, and it's now 17-14. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. He'll going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Jackson. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And they're able to get this one across the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now it's Jackson. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. On the move to his left. Pass out left finds Kohler. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Again, Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It was Jadeveon Clowney who got upfield for the stop. Throwing on second down, it's Purdy. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense so far on third down, they've hit 4 of 7. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
And a pretty good burst right there as they'll take this down to the 33. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. We'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Here's Purdy.
That was a good play, an incompletion that feels like a disappointment. The ball was tipped in the air, a chance for an interception, and you can just feel the home crowd coming together thinking, this is the big play we've been looking for. And when it falls to the ground, a little bit of disappointment, even though it was a good play.
And he is going to have a Niners first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Purdy. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Elijah Mitchell, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Niners get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Now Moody for the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Niners 24, Ravens 14.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. Justice Hill. He's to the 15, 10, 5, and he will score. Touchdown, Ravens. And that big 4th quarter return, Charles, makes this a 1-score game.
And now it all comes down to philosophy. All right, they just had a big return for a touchdown, so the momentum is high. Do you want to ride that and go for 2? Or do you just go ahead and kick the extra point and come back and rely on your defense?
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 113 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. Well, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Oh, what a move. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Again, they run again. It's McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Delphine Owe showing off the pass rush skills. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Throwing here, Purdy. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 on Raven touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. The ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. To throw is Purdy. Got a man, that's Ayuk. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
He's got Ayuk once again. Now they burn the timeout. And they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see. This is 1st and 10. Purdy to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Down to their last chance now. This is going to have to be a heave for the end zone and just hope for a miracle.
And I don't sit back with everyone back defending. I've got to have somebody rushing the quarterback. Don't make it easy for him to set up and throw the ball all the way downfield.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one